Hey everybody, one of Weezum here. It is Monday, October 6th, 2014, in the aftermath of the awesomeness that was the launch day for Skylanders Trap Team. I'm fighting losing my voice and trying to breathe. I was around some smoke the other night, and that is not a good thing for me. So I'll do the best I can. I apologize if I sound bad or the voice does some strange things, but nonetheless, what I want to showcase now, we've unboxed Treadhead and Fist Pump, who are both incredibly awesome. I played those guys in game. We did the Legendary Adventure Pack last, and now we're going to come in here and I'm going to take a look at this. Now, if this looks familiar to you, it should, because it's roughly, they tried to replicate what you saw in the trailer. People were so impressed by what was in the initial reveal trailer when the kids were in their uncle's workshop and found the traps that I actually suggested it at E3. I told them people would pay for it, but I'm pretty sure it was probably already in the works. And for all I know, this might have been what was in there. That was probably like some high-end prop or something. But this is roughly the everyday version of that you can actually get form and function with. It's PowerA, it looks cool, you know it's going to be quality, it's going to sort your traps for you, and really the main thing for me is the aesthetics. It just looks really neat. We'll get to that here in a second. What I do like is the packaging on it. Why? It's got the translucent stuff. I don't know, I guess that may be like a new trend coming. You kind of see it with the Trap Masters, where you can see the front side and the back side. It's like a 360 basically with the Trap Masters, but the reason I like this one, it's all one piece, but it'll just slide off. So it's really cool, and then you can, you know, shelve it. You can put it on a peg, whatever you need to do at the retail location. That said, this is from PowerA. This is the official trap storage case. As best I know, this is only available at Toys R Us. When I found it and made the video for you based on their website, they call it like the Legendary Trap Tray or Trap Holder or something along those lines, and they claimed it was only at Toys R Us. So I'll assume that's the case. This doesn't mention anything legendary, but it would be cool if this came with a trap that was exclusive to it. I just now thought of that. I don't think it does, but if there was like one in there that you could only get with a tray, that would probably make a lot of people angry, but it would still be cool because most of us are going to buy this. What's up? Anyway, as you can see, it holds your complete trap collection. That part is what I love the best. We'll get to it in a little bit, but there's Chaos down there. Capture Evil, Unleash Good. Skylanders official trap storage case. As you can see, there's an assortment of traps. It will hold 46 traps. You can kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like on the inside. This side is blank. That side is blank. The back side, you got a whole host of Skylanders there, mainly Swap Force characters, interestingly. There's what it's going to look like out of the packaging. It's exploited there. Exploded, I should say. Keep your traps safe. Store all your Traptanium crystals in the official Skylanders trap storage case. It's the best way to organize and manage your collection. As you can see, holds up to 46 traps, 46 named storage slots. Wolfgang, very cool, they put him first. Dr. Crankcase, even Chaos, they're all there. Sort and capture your entire trap collection. Capture Evil, release good. So, enough with that. Check out how easy it is to actually open this. We're just going to slide it off. I say that basically what I'm trying to do is avoid sliding my hand like through the edge of the frame and like making some huge noise. It should come off. I think I've hit a point of resistance now. In theory, there we go. There was like a little wrinkle in the plastic is what was causing that. So you get the idea. That's actually pretty dadgum cool. And then, of course, the translucent plastic or clear plastic basically allows you to see that sweet kind of branded look on the box. So what we're going to do now, the only part that's actually left is right there. It's kind of like a cardboard backing. Let me just get my knife. I don't have fingernails. Technically I do. They're just not long and sharp. So the knife kind of serves as a fill-in for that. But we'll go ahead and tear open the little trap box here. I'm actually excited to see what this looks like inside and then compare it to the trap tray that's included in the starter pack. Now, I had planned to do this when I had this and the Dark Edition starter pack, so I could showcase all three of them to you. Since I don't have the Dark Edition because they were sold out and I had to order it, that will come later, I guess, as a standalone video. So here it is. That is freaking cool. I mean, it's a wood grain finish. It looks like an old piece of furniture or a chest. It's kind of got like the brass riveted pieces and ornate trim like it's an old relic. There's a little lock piece there. If you note, that was kind of designed to look like a portal with a swirl in the middle, kind of like it's ready to teleport. And then if you note, the little icons around it are your 8 elements. So that is a pretty nice little touch. Sides are pretty simple, back's pretty simple, just kind of has that same, I don't know why that's so out of focus. The whole thing's kind of grainy. I don't know. Okay, that looks fine, so we'll just go back with that. But the whole thing basically has that same ornate finish trimmed on the top and the bottom. But what we're going to do now is actually figure out how to open it. And I believe it is magnetic. It's a little flap, like so. So the cool thing here, again, the bigger they are, the more awkward they are to showcase. But that's closed. You heard it catch the latch. When you crack it open, that kind of reveals the inside. And we've got it opened up here. This is really cool. This is not a good place to showcase things. Chase McCain is hidden. Good luck finding him now. Hopefully you were paying attention earlier. That said, let me actually get the camera off. And let's see what this says. Is there silica gel included? I don't know what that's about. We're not concerned. Alright, so this part here is actually printed, just like on the packaging where you can't pull off the Toys R Us exclusive. So that is pretty dadgum cool. Let's move the tripod here. And there it is. I don't know if I should read these off to you or not. I guess I will. Coming in, we're in the top left-hand corner. Gonna go straight down because it's elementally aligned. Dr. Crankcase, he's of course your Doom Raider. Bruiser Cruiser, Shredknot, Brawlrus, Trolling Thunder, and Mad Lobs. Now, if you note on the corresponding side, and this will actually lift out, so that's cool. But on the corresponding side, which is really dark for you, it basically, I mean, it matches. If you do anything with indexed part bins or anything, this top row, that's Dr. Crankcase, the Gulper, and the Chompy Mage, and then it corresponds with what you would have up there. So I will cover the top end for you now. Water element, Doom Raider is, of course, Gulper. Then you've got Slobber Trap. Then you've got Brawlin' Chain. You got Chill Bill. You got Crosscrow. And then, of course, Threat Pack. Coming up to the life element, you got the Chompy Mage, Sheep Creep, Broccoli Guy, Cuckoo Clocker, I'm sorry. Again, I'm kind of losing the ability to breathe here. You got Shield Shredder, and then the Chompy. Up to the top, we have a very nice combination right there, but we'll focus on the undead. There is Wolfgang, the Doom Raider supervillain, Maskermind, Hoodsickle, Bone Chompy, and a mystery villain. Up at the top, we've got the leader of the Doom Raider gang. It is the Golden Queen. Followed up with Tussle Sprout, Chomp Chest, Grave Clobber. I'm really looking forward to that guy. And then another mystery. Coming over here to the air element supervillain Dreamcatcher, followed up by Buzzerbeak. Then we've got Krankenstein, Bad Juju, another mystery, and yet another mystery. Up to the top, we have the fire element Chef Pepperjack. My apologies for it being blurry there for a second. He's the supervillain Doom Raider. You got Scrap Shooter, Grenade, Smokescreen, and then 2 mysteries. Coming up here to the magic element, you've got Bombshell, Pinata, Rage Mage, and 2 mysteries, and then of course everyone's favorite villain, it is Chaos. Once again, just to kind of recap what you see there, we'll just come over and we'll say 3rd row. This will help you. 4th row, I was off one. 4th row, 3rd down is Hoodsickle. So you come in here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and that, of course, as you can see, is Hoodsickle. So basically, this trap tray just mimics what you see there. To kind of showcase that, the only one that I can currently see, since this is on the pool table, is the Banded Boulder, the Earth Orb Trap. So we'll line it up. And we'll say that this is the trap that I picked for Tussle Sprout, which it actually is. So it just slides in there like so. Keeps them nice, keeps them upright. Most important thing, unless you get like a specific trap for a specific villain, it will get eventually hard to either A, find them, or B, remember which trap which villain is on. And cases like this help. Now, I want to point out, this is basically the same thing as the console starter pack trap. It just doesn't look as cool. Like this thing that came with the starter pack, it's actually a nice touch. It's roughly the same order, not quite entirely, but you know, it's a little different arrangement is what I mean by that. But it works just the same. Again, if I were to come in here and Tussle Sprouts on the banded boulder, we just stick it there. It's a tight fit. This is like a single sheet of cardboard. This one from the factory, you can kind of get a feel for it there. And then if we come in and you are actually going to pull this, which I'll do that, we'll make sure there's nothing cool in the bottom. And there's not. I was hoping there was. This one's kind of like a thicker corrugated cardboard. What I mean by that, there's like more layers to it. So it's a little bit more durable. Plus it's got the epic printing on it. In all honesty, if you just wanted to use this thing as a storage case for anything, it would look pretty freaking cool. Strategy guides, minis. Let's see if a core character would fit in there. Here's the original Shroom Boom. He would actually fit just fine. Now, granted, they'd slide around, but I mean, that's pretty neat. The Giants, of course, too tall. Granted, you could lay them down. But here's the Freeze Blade my nephew painted. That would actually fit. So some of the swappers will for sure fit. So I mean, really, if you like this case, you could throw your traps in here, you know, just like have them loose. You could put anything in. I mean, you could put your old portals. Here's the new 3DS one. I mean, you could use this portal storage. There's all kinds of things you can do with this. And then you can either keep this that I just pulled out of there and was holding between my legs. You can use that, you know, as a trap tray outside. You can keep it together so it's indexed and looks the best. This box is just really cool. It's not... I mean, it's not like their plastic stackable tackle boxes, you know, like super strong and durable. This is kind of something more that you wouldn't want to travel with a lot. I mean, like, that thing can take some serious abuse. Actually, all their stuff can, the soft-sided bags too. But this is something more like, here I am at my Skylander Sanctuary. This is my trap tray. It's on display. It looks awesome. People are going to come over and talk about it, and I get to explain to them what it is and showcase all my villains and all my traps and things of that nature. So it's cool. And the bottom line is, even if you don't want to use it for that, you could literally pull this tray out, use it just like you would this one, and then you can actually come in and use this box for whatever you wanted to. I'm going to use mine as the trap tray, and it looks cool, so I'll probably display it. It is actually structured where I feel that if you put your traps in here and you leaned it upright, they're not going to spill out. Obviously, the more you use this and the more frequently they go in and out, the more chance you have of maybe expanding the hole to where that might not happen. But as long as this thing maintains a vertical axis, you will be a-okay. There's not going to be any issues with the traps coming out or anything. So very, very neat. $19.99. I realized when I was about to unbox this, I screwed up. I should have got two of these, or a storage case of another sort, because I think it qualified for the 40% too. And now I've opened it. So I was too excited to wait. I mean, I didn't want to do that. So I'm stoked about it. And if I go back in there and I can't resist one, I'll grab another one in another storage case. It's not like I don't have enough storage. There's so freaking many Skylanders now. So that said, this thing is cool. I highly recommend it. Again, it's not necessarily going to be on the same durability level as the stackable tackle box. That seems to be the go-to for most people, serious collectors who also like the display side of things. This is kind of, like I said, it's kind of a higher end, maybe not as durable, but it's sweet. It's a display case. It's going to work just fine in your living room, bedroom, game room, office, wherever it is you get away to play Skylanders. This is going to look cool. It's going to organize your traps. Whether you just have 1 or 2 or 10, or you just have them for the Doom Raiders, or you just have 1 per element, then you can just come in and align it with whatever you've currently got. If you want to do, 5 in a row for the Undead Skulls, you can do that. It's really up to you. You can structure and orient it however you want to. All I know is this thing is pretty dadgum cool. Again, as I close it here, you hear the magic. Not magic, magnetic latch. I'm kind of tired, but it just looks neat. It looks like an old piece of furniture. The way that's printed on there, it's almost like it was burned into the wood like they did back in the day. Again, the brass trimmings, it's a very well executed piece. If you are big time into Trap Team, or you tell yourself you're not going to be big on the traps, you'll just do 1 per element, and the next thing you know, you're wanting to have all the villains. This is what you need. It's going to look awesome. It's going to keep everything organized for you. So, again, PowerA is who made it. It is available at Toys R Us for $19.99. That's actually a really good price, in my opinion. My only complaint is that it didn't include like a free, like custom or somewhat rare trap. I think that would have been cool. But again, that would have probably wound up alienating people. You're like, oh, so I have to buy that type situation. So you can put whatever traps you want into it, and that's the main thing. So it gives you the ultimate freedom and the final say in what goes on there. So Chase McCain is hidden. Let me kind of clear the way here in case you weren't paying attention at the start. I won't give it away, but I'll scan a little bit of the pool table. You can definitely see him if you are inclined. If you see him, make sure to post up. Thanks so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, make sure you do that. I've got a lot of cool Skylanders Trap Team stuff coming your way. If you like what I'm doing, hit that button. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. If you are a hardcore player or collector, if you're serious about Skylanders, I invite you to check out the Skylander Club. Skylander Club is a site I built. It basically is revolves around a forum. And Skylander Club /forum, that's where you need to go. Check out the forum. If you like what you see, go ahead and sign up. We would love to have you. We've got a lot of great people already on board, and your contributions would be much appreciated. Everybody brings something new to the table, and the ultimate goal is to share information and to make the Skylanders hobby that much more enjoyable. Personal site, stillOneofWeezem.com. You can find all this information there as well. Thanks again for watching. Toys R Us only, $19.99 for the PowerA Skylanders Trap Team Tray. It gets my endorsement, which is 1 thumb because I'm holding the other thumb, or holding the camera with my other hand, so it's a bit preoccupied. Again, bear with me, I am tired and I'm kind of having to stumble through not losing my voice. So thanks again for watching. Pick this up. Let me know what you think of it. I hope you like it. And comment section down below, let me know how many traps you plan to get. If you're just getting your favorite sculpts, 1 per villain, whichever trap you can find, and you don't care about the sculpts. If you're just trapping Doom Raiders, let me know your plans down below. It'll give everybody something to talk about. You can also discuss that on the Skylander Club Forum. That said, I'm going to end this so I can get this editing and unbox something else awesome. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here next time.